Yeah, look, I mean, the one thing I will say is it's not foreign to us to play games every 3 days. It's, it's actually probably not a bad thing that we're playing them all in Oz. And there are times where we have to back up 3 days later following a trip to China and back, or Japan and back. And so, a lot of what we're going to do now is just recovery. I think the biggest challenge we're going to face is you have players who don't get minutes, and the players who don't get minutes, they're going to slowly decondition unless you top them up. The biggest problem is you're in a constant, this vicious cycle of, I've got these players that the coaching staff want to be able to have on the bench to use, but they haven't done any work. So we play on a Wednesday, we've got a game on Saturday, for example. I want to top you up. If I top you up on Thursday, then it's likely that's going to feed into Saturday's game. And if the coaching staff need to use you for Saturday's game and you're not fresh because we've actually given you a stimulus on the Thursday, then, we're the bad guys. So you're in this constant cycle of trying to keep these guys who don't get match minutes fit. And that's probably one of the greatest challenges of this period, I think. I think it's I say easy. It's easy enough to be able to say, hey, I've identified these are our higher risk players, older athletes who may not be able to back up every 3 days. And there will be those athletes who can't. If you've got a 36-year-old who plays 90 minutes, that guy's generally, if they're in a position which is, has a higher mechanical load, they're probably not going to back up 3 days later. But I think we're experienced enough with our medical team, and we've had enough time with our players to be able to determine who those are. And to be honest, our coaching staff can help with that as well, because they're amazing. Don't take anything away from them. They can virtually tell you who they know can back up and who can't. But yeah, biggest challenge for us is trying to keep the guys who don't get match minutes fit, because the moment a coach asks for that player and he turns around and he goes, I'm effed because the boys topped me up on Thursday, he's going to turn around, he's going to look at the medical staff, what in God's name are you doing? But then when that player comes on and they can't perform because they haven't had any training, it's a double-edged sword.